So, Janice Brown has described herself as a troll and has, shown patterns of online harassment. She reportedly grew up in a dysfunctional household experiencing significant trauma, including exposure to domestic violence. According to accounts, her father was abusive, especially when intoxicated, often directing violence toward her mother and brother, and, engaging in harmful behavior toward Janice herself. Janice has acknowledged that her brother coped by internalizing much of the trauma during their upbringing. Unfortunately, it seems like the unresolved effects of her childhood trauma may now be influencing her own parenting, as concerns have been raised about her 3-year-old daughter facing similar emotional challenges. There are observations that Janice engages in persistent cyberbullying even though she's a mother of 2 young children, ages 3 and 7. The extent of her online behavior really raises questions about the underlying emotional distress and just how much past trauma might be impacting her actions today.
Welcome, everybody. Let's start by saying thank you, merci, gracias, obrigado, wese, dalu. Thank you so much, Eshe, in Nigerian Yoruba language. Thank you all so much, like so much, for helping us reach $12,000 on our GoFundMe. Like, I was blown away. I just thought, okay, let me check. Tomorrow, no, the day after tomorrow, we are going live. We are going to do our regular weekly program. And I just thought, okay, I think I had like 2 hours in between. And I thought, okay, you know what if you start to prepare now against Friday instead of pushing everything to tomorrow? So I went there and I was like, oh, I was hoping for it, but I wasn't like waiting for it. I wasn't expecting it, and it hit me like 12K in the box. Whoa! Thank you to those of you who made it possible. Like how? Hold on. Let me go and check. Let me go back there. We are not here for that, so but I just had to start with that. I think I posted it already on Facebook. I'm like, this one plenty. We couldn't hit that target last Friday, but of course I knew then that definitely we would hit it. Last Friday wasn't just the time to achieve that, and before our next stream we already did. I'm really happy about that. Hold on, I'm going through my phone. Thank you. In fact, you guys, let me see. I'm trying to. Angel AB, thank you so much. Thank you. In fact, everybody, Miko, Laverne, Javante, Annalista, Pamela, Bobby Johnson, Jacqueline Conyers, Lillian Kennedy, Karen. How many can I mention? Helene Villacazzi, Charmaine, Bernie, Janice E. Tibbs, Bobby Johnson already said Bobby, Patricia Mutada, Vanessa Harris, Diane Doyle, Rossin Gaffney, Sonia Spencer, G. Santiago, Carla Gonsalves. Like, I could just sit here all night and just thank all of you. Vanessa Harris, Anlista, Cheryl, Michelle Gregory, Ngozi Doris Uzoma, thank you so much. Sylvia, Fumidaramola, you guys, God will bless you. In fact, I don't know, Devika, Michelle, Veronica Spencer, Karina, Veronica Cockrell, Kathy Ann, Patricia Rowe, Tricia Reynolds, Shana Stevens, Anissa Cothran, Lina NY, Joanne Hernandez. Guys, Roxanne Stewart, Diane Doyle, Three-legged table. God bless you. Lucy, Mary Cisse, Sonia Semper, Sylvia Hale, Vicky Thomas, Maria Lucy. Thank you all, Tracy Chandler. I mean, that day will come when we are going to read all of these names out. Yes, I don't care if there are 3,000 names. We are going to sit down and read each and every single name out. And let us not forget our anonymous donors, those people that do it without even putting their names. Like, you guys, in fact, you are our champions, because come to think of it, your blessing, knowing that that money is going somewhere, even if we don't see you, you see us, and you know that that money is going to good use. And I just thank you so much. On that day that we sit down to call out names, we might not be able to mention your name directly, but we see you here as anonymous, but you are not anonymous in the eyes of God, and in the impact that you have made in Angel's life, in Angel's legal journey. You are not anonymous. You definitely are not, because your impact is there. Your prayers, your presence, your finances are there. So you're not anonymous. So we acknowledge you, even if we don't see like a name there that we can say, okay, this is Mary, this is Tonya, this is Blessing. We don't see that name, but we see you. That title, anonymous, represents you, and I appreciate you for that. The fact that that title is there, the presence is there, your finances are there. I just bless God for you, and I thank you so much. You are highly appreciated. I didn't even plan to do this, but yes, I just had to start with that. So welcome to all of you. Unfortunately, again today we don't have an hour. I actually reserved an hour, but I have to be out of here maybe in the next 30 minutes. So we'll see how far we can go. As usual, we are going to enjoy ourselves again tonight as much as we can. And when next I come, definitely we are coming back here to on Friday. So I don't know how my tomorrow will look. I actually missed an appointment today because I completely didn't check my, my agenda. So tomorrow I will see how, if I can squeeze an hour in between. If not, definitely we are coming back here on Friday. I think this is my last live video to hit my target for this week. I have a target of 3 live streams for 1 week, this week and next week. And then after next week, they are going to gear it up. So the target will go higher. So I might actually come more often next week. I'll try to, so even if it's for 30 minutes, even if it's for 15 minutes, I'll try to come live. I'm trying to be active in my community, if that makes sense. So it's not about money, it's not just about growth alone, but it's just about being active, being present. So I'm trying to do that within my YouTube community, so you guys should know that. Okay, so tomorrow we might not see, we might also see tomorrow. Definitely Friday, we are back here on this channel. Welcome to all of you. So let's get started. This thumbnail already says what we all know and what we all see every day. But again, I always say, hey, everybody can do whatever they want to do on Facebook, on social media. Everybody has their own different reasons for being online. I have my own reasons. I know why I'm here. I know how I enjoy myself. I know I'm not here for anybody. I'm not here to work for you. You don't work for me. I don't work for you. We all have fun. We go back home after having fun. For some people, their own purpose of being here is to be house girls, to be slaves, to work for other people. By all means, enjoy yourself. Sorry, let me take off my earrings because you hear that. Because when I get busy now, ouch. By now, you people know that I'm the only person who goes to work with dangling earrings, long dangling earrings. I'm already known for that. Nobody even questions me or wonders, what are you thinking? Anyways, so I always say, everybody, please do whatever pleases you online. But while you are doing it, stay on your lane. Enjoy yourself. Do your thing. Let me do my thing and enjoy myself. So that everybody will, just live freely. you can't say, oh, you have to be against me. Everybody has their own right to express themselves, to air their views, especially on things that they see on social media. And that is what is happening: analyzing, blogging, gisting, gossiping, talking about what people make public. It's just all part of social media. And I know that, okay? And I am a participant of that. But where I always have a problem is when I will be having a problem with what someone is doing for themselves, like trying to attack them for them to stop. It's not my business what you do. I can talk about you, yes. That's my right as a human, as a social media user. It's my right. I can talk, definitely 100%. I will never deny it. I can talk about you. I will talk about you till the end of time, or till I say, okay, you know what? I want to talk about something else, or I don't want to talk about something else. I have that right. Okay. So I will never, so me talking about you doesn't mean telling you not to do what you want to do with yourself. It's your right, it's your life, it's your choice. Do what you want to do, and I do what I want to do. What I want to do is talk. What you want to do is put your content out there to make money, no problem. Okay. So where I will have the problem is where people will try to, oh, we must stop you. You have to stop. Ebelebe. That's all I'll say for now. Ebelebe. So I'm here to do part 5. So yesterday I did part 5 on the other channel, and I think I mixed. You see what I was talking about yesterday, that sometimes I get confused. I think what I should have done on that other channel was part 3, because there we were just talking about the how Janice Brown poop was discarded. That was how we started it. So I think we were on part 3, but I put part 5. Today, we are here. This is actually part 5 of discarded house girls. House girls cleaning up poop, cleaning up the mess. Their madam will poop everywhere. And that's why the video that I put, the intro at the beginning, was so relevant to this thumbnail, because madam is pooping all over and other people are cleaning up the mess. Pooping the car, vomiting the car, poop all over the social media streets, and other people just have to clean it up. Oh no, she didn't do this. Oh no, it's okay. Oh no, there is no problem with it. Oh no, we are all human. No problem. Everybody can do what they choose to do online. I always say it, but that doesn't mean we cannot talk. Especially when we see the shame and disgrace, and we see women, full women, who look in the mirror and think, oh my God, I'm large, I have 2 big breasts, I'm a woman, and you see them becoming so small just to be a house girl. So again, I think I have, like, I don't know, 20 minutes to go, but I'll just try to rush. You see, you can already maybe hear me talking quite fast. Okay, so that's what this, I think it was the real comment section that made this artwork. So thank you for that. Very amazing. I love artworks that just speak for themselves. It's just all clear what is reading here. Now, talking about begging, the begging behavior, the incessant begging, the uncontrollable, repeated begging when you're a millionaire. It looks like a movie, doesn't it? It looks like something someone would write in a book, like a novel. Like, okay, there lived a very wealthy woman, and she would pretend she doesn't have money, and she would take money from people who are just managing, waking up every day, going to work in the cold, in the rain, and she would just come and pretend and lie to them that she's about to get homeless and they need to support her. And out of pity, they give her the little that they have. Many of those people are not millionaires. They don't have so much like that. But that little that they have, out of their heart of compassion and sympathy, and oh my God, I hope she doesn't get homeless. Let me just support her with this little bit that I have. Whereas they could use that money to maybe have an extra piece of meat on their plate, maybe to have a glass of something they would normally not be able to afford, just to help them. Maybe it would help their savings to be able to achieve their next target, something they want to achieve. Maybe it would help their own lives. But because they feel like, oh, let me put aside my own needs and just help this girl so that she doesn't go homeless, they give the little that they actually don't have. And that is the face of greed, when you know that this girl is not broke. She's not about to get broke. She makes money every single day. She's not someone who just waits till the end of the month to get their money. Every day she's making money. Every single day. She's not broke. And me, I always say it. I love it when women can actually make money. I love it. That's why sometimes I look at Olivia and I'm happy for her. Look, if she's doing what she's doing her content, she's hurting herself sometimes, she's hurting her babies, that's wrong. But if she's not hurting people, she's not trying to. You guys remember how everybody went hard against Olivia when she struck the page of one upcoming blogger in Nigeria, or content creator in Nigeria. That is hurting another person. And that, when you do that, people will stand up. But when you're doing your own thing, the people you're hurting are your family members, your children. Yeah, people can frown at that because these are children. But at the end of the day, I can't fault her too much, because number one, she's not being greedy, she's not stealing by trick from people that she's richer than, she's not lying and deceiving and manipulating. So these are things that really anger people. It's not about jealousy. It's not, no, people are happy that people can actually make a living. I always say it. Look, before Facebook started to monetize, before social media, Kora Obidi was a prostitute. Everybody knows that. She was hustling from one old man to the other. She was an aristo babe. She was a sugar babe, traveling, and she called herself a private dancer to older men. They were taking her to places and she would sleep there, live there with them. You understand? Stay in the hotel with them. They would do sexual activities together. Before a man would tell me, lick my yash, both of you already naked. You can't wear your clothes and you're wearing your suit or your agbada and you are just having a conversation and lick my yash. No, both of you were already naked. You already started and the man is telling you, okay, you see this side, I prefer the other side. Yeah, that's prostitution. So I always say that, social media has removed so many girls, so many Nigerian girls especially, from prostitution. So for that, I have to say it's good that many girls can now make money online. But what will now anger people? Like, okay, why are you stealing from these people you claim are your supporters, your lovers? They love you, you don't love them back. And fine, we can also fault you for not loving people or choosing not to love. All you love is your money. All you love is your money, the money they give you. That means you're using them. And again, we are here to talk about the clash of the house girls. People have voluntarily. She did not force anybody to become her house girl. In fact, she insults them, kicks them. Oh my God, I saw a video recently. Wait. I was like, no, this is not true. Someone sent me a clip of it. I was like, no, not again. This one is like part 7, discarded. Why? Why is Cora doing this to these people? Do I have it here? Hold on. No, I don't have it here. Hold on. Oh, wait, I do. Listen to these guys. I will play it. I wasn't planning. I wasn't planning to play this, but I will play it on the screen. I will save it, and when I upload it, I will play it so that you guys can watch her facial expression. Listen to this.
Thank you. Janice Brown says, I can see your age growing like your gray hairs.
When a Nigerian tells you, you guys, before that, it's the facial expression, like, you have to be the lowest house girl. Like the house girl of house girls. You know, a house girl can also have a house girl. You have to be the most classless of them all. I don't understand how many times you need to be insulted. You need actually this video, or let me say this clip I just played is for the other channel where we are treating discarded. How many times do you need to be rubbished? You know, when all of these people chose initially to be house girls, we all saw them as the same people. We saw them as the same. Like, okay, all of them are house girls. All of them have gone through trauma in their lives. All of them, you know, we just categorize them the same, in the same way. But after that lash out, I was editing the video today. I'm going to post it. After that lash out of Totoyos, where she told them to take their medication and they should shove that nonsense support up, up their nyash and they don't have joy in their lives, you know, why are they always excited for drama? You know, all those things that she said, 7 minutes long. I'm going to upload it. When that happened, the ones that actually walked away, that was when I realized that all house girls are not the same. They can all carry the label house girl. They can all carry the title house girl. But what they stand for and their level, their house girl level is just not the same. And that was the moment I realized. I just thought all of them were just useless people that just don't have a life and don't have anything better to do with their lives than serving and worshiping some useless non-entity. And not just that, always making excuses. There is no problem if you love whoever. I always say it, even Hitler had lovers. No problem. Because you cannot really control, sometimes you cannot control your heart, who you choose to love. But I'm receiving a phone call, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Hey gosh, are you people still here? Hey, that was a long conversation. I'm so sorry. What's the time? Okay, let me see. Let me see how far we can still go. Let me see. I'm so sorry about that. I don't even know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, but yeah, it can happen, you know. Anyways, what was I saying? So the problem is not loving who you want to love. No, everybody should always talk about freedom. And I really mean it when I talk about freedom. That's why I always stand against anything that looks or smells like oppression. When you think you have the right to tell people what to do, adults what to do. No, I feel like you can talk about what people do, but you cannot determine or dictate or start giving them sanctioned, or not really sanctions, like start giving them conditions, and if you don't do, or threatening them, if you don't do this, I'll report you at your work. When you start that nonsense with me, you don't enter one chance. Because when you start something like that with me, those people you are fighting for, they will cry, oh, and be ready to join them and cry. For me, my own is so simple. It's not you I'm interested in, it's your master. So when you finish your house girl work, remember that part of your job title is to cry, and I will make sure you do. If I do videos, I analyze, or on social media, and nobody's crying on what I do, I need to close shop. I need to rethink my presence. Me being present somewhere means me being noticed, me being, queried. Yes, me being talked about, people wondering why she's there. It's not a problem. Where I have a problem is where you want to tell me, if you don't do this, I will do this. That thing is what I want to see. Everybody can talk shit at the end of the day, it's social media. But that thing that you will say you want to do, hey, if you don't do it, I will not rest. You must do that thing. And make sure before you finish that thing, make sure I don't get there before you. Because you will not be working on something that you've announced, and I will just sit down and be waiting for you to finish. Just make sure that you get there before me. That's the only place you will see me awake. Because that thing, your master must chop. Oh. Your master must collect. And when she collects, you know, the sad part of it is the people mocking her and rejoicing over somebody's downfall. Oh, really? How pleasant that I can stand and rejoice over your master's downfall, and I can watch you whine. That's just it. That's my own. My own. I don't do gra. My own is very simple. Live and let live. I talk about you. You can talk about me. No problem. But you want to enter? If you don't do this, who made you police? Social media police. You go collect. No, be only you. Your master. Wherever they did, they go. They feel am. The fact that, let me just talk about this before I continue the analysis. The fact that I don't know how many years, like I can say 3 to 4 years later, I can still make people cry. I know it might sound, I don't know, cruel that you're saying that, but it's just the fact of the matter that I am able to keep that name Agama up there, that can still make people talk and cry. That means I'm on it, yes, and proudly so. So while the house girls packing shit are crying, their masters are also crying indoors. There are no two ways about that. I know that for sure. Nancy has finished crying her own. Business dissolved. Someone said today, no, evaporated. So it vanished into thin air. So let's continue. So we're talking about that begging character. You have so much, but yet you pretend you don't, just to collect from people you have more than. Hold on. Okay. So that beggy. Hold on, let me play. Let me just talk a bit about the beggy before. Let me play this one.
I was thinking by now she would have stopped this bad habit. She's still begging for.
Okay.
Because I was asking for start. I was thinking by now she would have stopped this bad habit. I was thinking by now she would have stopped begging for star. Oh no. And even seeing that she's about to start drama again in 2026. Now, wow. What's going on? But she's still begging for star. What a shame.
Wow.
Shame.
What a shame. In 2026, not only that, trying to still start drama. That drama of 4 years ago, 3 years ago, wanting to reawaken it with school fees. We saw school fees drama with the first child. She wanted to enter school fees drama with the second child. That one did not fly. That one did not sell. That is what led to House Girl Saga. Oh. House Girl versus House Girl. That's what brings us here today. Let me see. Okay, I think yesterday I played this one. Let's listen to it again.
I need you to sit down, Athena. You're eating your cookie and you're behaving like a cow. I thought we had a deal.
You're eating your cookie and you are behaving like a cow, says an Olosho mother to their 3-year-old daughter. How am I getting this? To their 3-year-old daughter. And you will come, oh, I miss my girls. When you truly miss your daughters for a whole week, as you claim, we know better actually, but as you claim, when you see them, because they're not permanently with you every day of the month, So that time, those 7 days you see them, if truly you have missed them 7 days prior, you would cherish those 7 days because time is ticking. Any time from any moment, they will be going back again. They will be leaving your presence. But your behavior, your harshness, your anger, your frustration towards children you don't even spend 24/7 with is alarming and disturbing. It shows that they are actually a burden on your shoulders. Because if you were just a pure single mother, like full-time single mother, only you carrying all the weight, I would understand you can get frustrated sometimes. Yes, look, I'm human. We can, even if I've never experienced it, but at least I can imagine that only you, 2 children, you're waking up, going to bed, they're sleeping, they're eating, they're going to school, their appointments, everything on you. Yes, I can imagine that once in a while you can break down, you can get really frustrated. Yes. But in your case, only 2 weeks out of every month. So you are on vacation for 2 weeks. You are having your me time, your quality time all by yourself for 2 whole weeks. And yet you still have this level of frustration towards your precious 3-year-old daughter. Telling her she's behaving like a cow. Look at the kind of word that comes out of your mouth towards a precious, sweet, cute baby girl. This has to be a monster of a mother. This is a piece of S. This is a useless woman. This is not a woman that was willing and ready to be a mother. In my opinion, that second baby was content baby. You know, when women sit down and say, I want, look at Vicky James recently. I saw the video of herself and her husband discovering that she was pregnant. You can just see that these people prayed for this baby. These people wanted this, not content baby. Not, oh my God, I wasn't planning to get pregnant. I was signing deals, and then this pregnancy came, and oh, I regret having this baby. That one is an ashawo that got pregnant along the line. That one just fell pregnant, like a man impregnated you. That's what one of the words your sister used on you. She said when you were impregnated, when he impregnated you, your own sister used that word, that your husband impregnated you, like when someone just sleeps with you and you just fall pregnant. That was the word your sister, your own sister used. Because you were not willing to be a mother. You were not ready. And it shows the way you talk to infants, to little kids. If you can call a 3-year-old a cow, then it tells me everything you must have called your ex-husband. You're not the victim you portray yourself to be. You have a bad mouth. You have a foul mouth. You are disrespectful. You are rude. You are unruly. You're indecent, inappropriate, uncultured, uncivilized, no home training. You're just useless. You just grew up on your own, on the street. You had to fend for yourself. You learned nothing. Your stepmother, who lost her husband before your father took over her kpekus from his brother. You guys know the story. That one was too interested in sucking Anthony's cassava more than interested in raising you people. 4 children. Anthony brought 4 children to her home, and she had 4 children of her own. So she focused on the cassava that he brought along, because that was all the man had to offer at that time. Cassava. So you people literally raised yourselves. You didn't have anybody teach you anything, not how to wash your kpekus. No, that's why you cannot teach your daughters how to take care of themselves. You're telling them to go and do things themselves without teaching them. You're telling your daughter that her yansh is smelling. You said she should go and wash her bum bum because you can smell her. Hey! A useless mother. I always say it's better these children just live somewhere knowing that, okay, we don't have a mother, than to have one that looks like their mother but is just useless to them. A 5-year-old should go and wash her bum bum, and she's supposed to wash it properly with those small hands. Yes, you can teach her at that age. Yes, you can practice with her. You can do like, okay, maybe in the morning you do it well properly. In the evening, you let her do it under supervision. That's how children actually learn, letting them do it for themselves. But you'll be there to supervise, to tell them, do it like this, and you control and you make sure, yes, they've done it right. And after they do it, if you're not satisfied, you do it extra. But at least they have had that training, that practical training. But you are not even there. You're telling that child to just go and wash because you can smell her nyash. When they start calling your daughter smelling kpekus now, they will say they don't know where it's coming from, but it's coming from their mother. It's coming from their mother on social media. Do I need to know that information? Does anybody online need to know that your daughter's nyash is smelling? You cannot mute your live video when you are live. You can, but you love that nonsense attention on your children. You love it. You can turn off your sound so that some private moments need to be private. It's not a problem that you work online or you make money online. But if you cannot learn how to separate your private life from your social media, you become a social dog, just as you are now. Just as you are now. That people, boys online, telling you turn around, shake your bum bum, jump up, jump down. You're a useless harlot. That's how they see you. Oh, sorry. Facebook people. Okay, we are entering the place now. You people know that Facebook, they need to start eating bones. Hold on. Okay. What was I saying? You understand? So you exposing, not being able to separate. Okay, I was saying, sorry, now I know. Facebook people, we need to move over to YouTube. Hello, Wanda. I see you watching on Facebook. Diana, hi. Pamela, good morning to you. Wow, someone says, will someone battling on TikTok with 4 phones 24/7 have time? Hey, then she can give the children to somebody who will make time or make provision. Even if you don't have time as a mother, you claim you work 24/7, you work 7 days a week. Even doctors and lawyers and engineers and astronauts and pilots, they don't work 7 days a week. No matter how sweet the money is. Nurses, even if they work 7 days, they have shifts so that they will have time for themselves and for their loved ones. But in her case, she can determine her own time, but she has told herself that the time spent online is more important than the time spent with her children. That's why she would rather be online. Any small time that she spends with them, she's irritated. She's irritated. And you see her do anything with them only because she can still monetize that activity. Didn't she say she will be homeschooling or she will be teaching her daughter? Have you people seen anything like that? Sometimes she will do 30 minutes. She will put them in front of the camera. Oh yeah, focus time. Do this one, do that one in front of the camera. When the camera goes off, you know she's not doing shit. You know. It's a pity. I always say those children, they remain victims. It's a pity that they came into this world through this whore that nobody taught anything in her life. So Facebook people, let's go. Let me see my time. Okay, I think I have like 5 more minutes to go. Hey God, I haven't even hey Jesus. How are we going to continue like this? I haven't even shown anything that I brought today. Okay, but let's use the last 5 minutes. So Facebook, you can just stay put. We are rounding off anyways. Just stay put. We are still here. Okay, this post says, from begging on the street to begging online. Same hustle, different Wi-Fi. It's still begging, just rebranded. Congratulations, you've gone pro, a professional beggar. She said she was begging on the street when she first got to the US. Now she's still begging. Did she make it in life? Well, she made money, but did she make it in life as a person? I don't think so. I don't think so. She made money, don't get me wrong. She did, yes. And she's still making money on top of the heads of gullible, foolish people who don't just value themselves, who don't see anything about their lives. They look in the mirror, they see emptiness. So they want to maybe live their lives through some loose Nigerian girl online. Fine, let them spend their money. You understand? But money, is it money that really determines the quality of our lives, of our being? You know, it can make you have a good physical or outward life. Money can really buy you things and make you do things, but the inner being, the richness of your soul, of your body, of your life, of your existence, can money give you that? I doubt it. I doubt it. So when your time on earth is up, you think they will say, what did you say? They will say you lived. Will you tell yourself inside of you that you went through all the stages of life that represent joy, peace, fulfillment, contentment, happiness, satisfaction? I don't think so. That's the true living. That is the true living. You will be old and you will look back and you say, all this time flew by. And I didn't really experience true joy. Only for maybe 4 years that I was married to this man, that I felt proud as a woman that I was the wife of a chiropractor. And ever since he left, it's just emptiness. And you know, anyways, that I said, let me show you. So now back to Clash of the House Girls. You guys know that after this school fees drama, that was, like I said before, that was Shamika's opportunity to let loose, to break out of the camp. She was already done. One with that video Totoyos made talking about you will never be forgotten. You are a betrayer. After everything you did, that video, remember I said it was for Janice Brown shit and Shamika. But it was more for Janice than for Shamika. But Shamika got her message, but she used a strategy to still remain or pretend to remain just to be able to live on her own, just to reserve some pride for herself, you know, like walking away with grace, walking away because she chose to. That was what she did. It's just like Nancy. What happened to Nancy's business? Her business already got the notification that it would be struck off from UK itself, from the company's house. They already sent her a notification that your company will be struck off. So she did everything she could to submit everything that was required to avert that strike off. Yeah. And then when everything was settled, she went and applied for the strike off by herself. That is so that that power will not be with them, so that it won't be like they did it, so that it wouldn't be like, oh, Cora sent you away, so that it would be like, oh, I walked away by myself. Shamika walked away. That is what Shamika did. That's why she didn't leave immediately. Totoyos did that video, like the dumb Janice. That one, oh, now I'm going to change the direction of my videos. My content will no longer be about her. I respect boundaries. Where is Janice now? Where is she? Is she not back in the hole? That one has no place to go. That one doesn't have a life. It's so easy to see or identify people that do not just have a life out there. Hold on, guys. It's so easy because if you truly have a life, you just tell yourself, okay, this thing, I'm not being respected here. The disrespect is too much. I'm just going to go and focus on myself, focus on my own things where at least I can be respected. But when you have nothing to focus on outside, your daughter's because is torn apart by your baby daddy, you feel like, okay, you know what? Even this disrespect is better than the real life she has to wake up to every day. And you can just see it in her pattern, always there, every single day. Everything everybody does, she knows. She knows. She knows. And she cannot leave that master, no matter the disrespect, no matter the insult. She will not go because she has nowhere to go. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, nothing else. Okay. So that school fees wahala. But let me just be reading some comments before we get there. What's the time? I God, my time is up. Okay. Shamika says, I'm simply saying I can't read what. Okay, let me go to YouTube so that I can see what you guys are seeing. Because here on my screen, I have some things covering the stuff, so I can't read everything sometimes. Okay, now I see it. I'm simply saying fans need to support her music. Even on her live this morning, she's asking and wants 200k views. The focus should be full promotion on her music, not on her ex. I'm trying to bring awareness to her music. How is that hating? Go stream. She wants 200k. And I can't read the rest of that because there is a comment in front. Okay, I think she wrote I have streamed today, have you? Yeah, I think that's what she wrote. I have streamed today, have you? So keeping it fake started getting bashing from the fellow house girls. Keeping it fake is not like a genuine Cora lover or Cora supporter. We all know that. She's one of those people that fell along the way. All these people that are like chaff. The wind will blow them, and wherever they find themselves, when wind blows off chaff, the chaff has no plan of where to go. When you throw a stone, there is a direction because of the weight of that stone. That direction, that area. But chaff, wind can go left, right, up, down. So they are like chaff. They just blow and they land somewhere. That is keeping it fake. You can call her like a genuine Cora lover or Cora supporter. She's just chaff that wind blew and she found herself, she landed there. And she told herself, this place is conducive, and this place I would join them to win the other place since I left them. She's someone that I cannot beat you, so I will leave you and join the people that maybe I can beat. I will join them and beat you. That's what she did here. So she has always been a pretender, condoning everything she always stood against before vehemently. Now saying, because people started to attack her that she's a hater. Now she has 7K followers. Now she's hating. So she's trying to defend herself that, yeah, I'm simply saying fans need to support. You are also a fan. What is fans need? You are a fan. Is that not how you've been portraying yourself? A Cora supporter, a Cora slave, a slicker. You are the one that will help her to reach 200K, to reach 300K. You are the one. How foolish, an American woman. How God. That's why I'm so full of myself. I'm so proud of myself that I cannot go back and forth with people I know I'm bigger and better than. I cannot. I feel so, oh my God, I feel like not ashamed, but I feel awkward. I always say there is something that just holds me like, no, you're bigger than this. It's like you fighting with a teenager like me now. A woman like me, I'll maybe a teenager does something and me and the teenager will be insulting, going, I will not, So that's how I'll be like, no, I know myself. So I would rather ignore, like, no, I'm bigger than this shit. Or you stoop down to that level and become small, or you become a pig and be rolling in the mud. No, I would really maintain my steez. But you see, this woman, that's how I see her, that she actually is supposed to be. She has a job, from what I heard. She has a home of her own, from what I heard. I'm like, how did you stoop this low to be a slave to a Nigerian Olusho? How? I cannot understand. Just because you want to prove your former friends wrong. Okay. She said she's trying to bring awareness to her music. You see, you're a fan. Who sent you message to be bringing awareness? Because you're a fan. You're an ass licker. You're an ass licker. You're working for Totoyos. You're working for her. So let me read this last one because my time is really up now. Okay, let me go back. It's not showing yet. Let me just wait so that I can read it. Okay. Gosh. This thing is not working. Let me see. Oh no, it's not working. When I try to enlarge it, it's okay. Let me just try to read from here. This one says, okay, so someone commented, the person said, so who are the people that are supposed to make the song trend? Since you are just a blogger. Because when they question her standpoint, she will come with the defense. I'm just a blogger. No, you are not just a blogger. You're a house girl. Because a blogger will just say, oh, she has released the song. You guys, if you like, you can go watch. You can support her. Interesting song. You will keep it moving. But you were hammering every single day. You were on their butts, Why are they not streaming? They should be streaming. Oh, you have streamed. Guys, this is the link in the comment section. Oh, stream every day. Oh, she's at 80. Guys, let us get her to 90. That is not a blogger. You are working for Totoyos. Stop deceiving yourself with I'm a blogger nonsense. Stop it. That's ridiculous. You are not. You are not. Okay? And then, since you are just a blogger, I think others are bloggers like you. Exactly. So if you are just a blogger, they are also bloggers. So don't be asking them to go and stream, to go and like, to go and share. They are also bloggers because you are doing exactly what they are doing. You are licking yash and you're claiming you're a blogger and you are angry that they are not doing what they are supposed to do as fans. So they also should be angry that you as a blogger, you're not doing what you're supposed to do as fans because you want to push her song. You want her song to hit 100, to hit 200. You are also a fan. Animal kingdom. All animals are not equal. Some are more equal than others. You understand? Okay. Hold on. Let me check on. Okay, guys, I think I have to go, but let me see if I can quickly read this one. Stop pointing fingers. And then the other person, maybe it's the same person, but anyway, no, not the same person. Another person said, "Damn, you're a big mad Korra hater now." So they started to attack Shamika. Shamika, look at your life. I always tell you people, it will end in disgrace, especially for those of you who didn't enter that camp with like with good intentions, with pure intentions. Some people are inside that camp because they are just simply gullible and foolish. They don't have a choice, they don't know better. But those of you who know better, but because of what you think you can get out of it, you entered with your eyes open. You entered with clear eyes. You didn't enter foolishly, you entered knowing where you were going to. So people like you, they always end up with shame and disgrace. So they started to attack Shamika, that she's now a hater, she's a user. So anyways, they said, looking for views of Korra and everyone else. Make your own video. Hey, Shamika. Very soon they will start calling you Tifo. Very soon they will start telling you you are using Totoyos to feed your life. Oh. They will say without Totoyos, you don't have money to pay your mortgage. Oh. Very soon, oh. Start doing videos and see. Start doing live videos, and they'll come and tell you the history of your life. I hope you can handle it though. But just realize, let me just prepare you now that that's the normal song of social media. That's the usual song of social media. But you must collect, you must taste, you must taste of that. Yeah. Because they say you should go and create your videos. Do you have videos to create? Can you analyze? I don't know. Okay. And then Shamika was defending herself. She said, nope, I'm simply saying fans need to support her music. Which fans? You are one of them. I'm still saying it. The fact that you were pushing her songs the way her fans should have been pushing the songs means you are just her fan, like the rest of them. So saying I want her fans, like you are not part of them. You are part of them. That's why you were pushing daily. Pushing, celebrating. A Mumu fan. I'm simply saying fans need to support her music. Even on her live this morning, she's asking and wants 200K. The focus should be full promotion on her music, not on, wait, let me see if I can remove the comments so that you can read everything. Okay, not on her ex. I'm trying to bring awareness to her music. How is that hating her? Because you're a house girl. You want to bring awareness to the music of your master. Is she your sister? Is she your roommate? You are working for her. You are her fan. So stop removing yourself that, oh, the fans of Korra, you people actually, you are supposed to. No, you are one of them. All of you are supposed to. You are not better than them. You are not higher than them. You are supposed to say, we are supposed to promote Korra. We as Korra's fans. Don't be excluding yourself when you have done nothing but be a house girl for more than a year for Totoyos. That's what you've always been. I'm trying to bring awareness to her music. House girl, are you proud? How far? Continue, don't stop, oh, because that's where the problem is. The day you tell yourself, oh, you want to stop promoting, you want to do your own thing now, you want to respect boundaries, and make sure when you even do that, make sure you stay away. Don't be like Janice that doesn't have anywhere to go. That one says all those things so that people can leave her a bit. When she sees that people's attention has gone elsewhere, she's back to where she never left because there is nowhere to go. So, guys, I'm going to leave it here. I'm really past my time. Someone says blogger turned unpaid promoter. I love this profile. Thank you. You understand. You get it. I'm a blogger, but every day you are sitting down. Every single day on this matter, you are promoting. You're not just a blogger. So remove that defense. That's always your defense. Oh, I'm just a blogger. I just keep it real. No, bloggers don't immerse their necks inside of what this one is doing. Oh, this one, you people have to do this. This is what we have to do. The video is still sitting at 200K. By now, it should be at 500K. What are you? You want her to do well, right? Because you are her fan. You are her unpaid promoter. That's what you are. A use and dump house girl from America. All your years in the US, a Nigerian scamalama is still able to outsmart you, to toil with your mind. It's not like you never knew. You knew. Even this recent one saying, oh, so that I don't go homeless, so that I can pay my mortgage. There was even the one I saw. She was sitting in a restaurant with food in front of her, talking about, you guys support me. I was like, gosh. So you've always known all along. So how did you find yourself in that camp? Damn, what a life. I'm gonna leave you guys. It's getting sweet now, but this time of a thing. But anyways, let me think. Yeah, let's see how tomorrow goes. If tomorrow doesn't work out, I will be here again on Friday. Not on this topic. We're gonna do justice for Angel. Weekend is booked, unfortunately, but from Monday I will see again. Monday is always difficult because it's the start of the week. So let's just say I'll see you guys here on Friday, definitely, and possibly again on Tuesday. Yeah. Thank you all so much. I will miss you for now. I will miss you for now, but enjoy your evening. And I do hope somebody else comes live so that at least while I'm doing what I'm doing, I can be listening with one ear. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys some other time. Okay. Have a good evening. Bye.